as Michelle said, my formal name is Mary Noel Flynn. People call me Noel. And today I am so grateful and to share with you my passion of Qigong. I study a discipline, it's a movement, and it comes from the lineage of Dr. Pong Ming. And my master teacher is Dr. Ming Tong Gu, who is just outside of Santa Fe. And I traveled up to Santa Fe last January because he was doing a special on healing neurological challenges. So unfortunately, I was the only one with MS there. Mostly people with Parkinson's were there, but it was still very beneficial. And I brought the practices home and I practice every day. It is a passion of mine. And a couple of things. Today I'm going to take you through the practice of awakening vitality. Awakening vitality. And the most important thing of this practice is to relax. It's an inside job. We're really working on the inside of our body. And if you were on time, Michelle mentioned if you could have a yoga block or some bricks, or some books, excuse me, and a chair nearby, because we're going to do various movements that you might need for your stability. You might need some support. And I want you to have support. The important thing is to relax. Also, I'm coming to you as kind of a velveteen rabbit today. My knee, I've got out of joint. So I've got some meniscus tears. So I've got my brace on here. And I also pulled my left ribs. So, but this has not stopped me from practicing. In fact, I feel so much better. I've already practiced for an hour today, and I feel so much better after practice. So it is with great joy I get to share with you this passion. Now, we always start out with what they call organizing the chi. You may sit down, you may stand up, you may lay down. It's wherever you're going to be the most relaxed. But by organizing the chi, we're inviting the energy from the universe to come in to our bodies. Our bodies are our home. So if you just kind of keep that in mind, like, how do you like your home? Our body is our home. And we learn to love every part of our body, every part of our demyelination, every part of our twitches or pains or tingles. We learn to love it and learn to relax. So I'm going to start out with organizing the chi. We get our body ready for this. We either sit or stand, as I said. We glaze, just as in yoga. Let me back up too. I just want to let you know I am a registered yoga teacher, and I do teach neurological Qigong, Qigong and yoga for neurological challenges at Joy of Yoga. I'm presently on a medical leave because I'm just been going through a lot of transitions, but I'll get back. So what we want to do is we want to get our body ready to receive as much energy as we can. So we look forward, and just as we call in yoga, the dristi, nothing particular, just kind of looking forward, kind of a relaxed gaze, a relaxed gaze. We lower our chin a little bit. And let me show you this. In yoga, we call this, the perineum area is called the weigh-in. So we just bring the front of the weigh-in up. And where our belly button is we call that the dantian. This is our energy source. This is our power. We want to have that very open to receive any energy that comes into us. Our tailbone drops down. I like to think of my tailbone as the golden elixir. And we'll be using that for movement. So our spine is straight, our neck is straight. We leave a little bit of space underneath our arm. And then we remember to take our tongue and roll it behind our two front teeth, kind of in a circular movement. Again, energy moves in all different ways, but it's certainly, we've got to be open for the energy to come. We don't want to be constricted. And we relax. So we're going to organize. This is our body stance. And in order to invite the energy in, where our feet are grounded into the earth, it's as though our feet have prongs on them and they're going down into the organic earth. Going down into the organic earth. I don't know if you can see. Well, maybe you have to go back. Just imagine that prongs are on your feet and you're going into this luscious healing ground. And then our head reaches the sky up to the divinity. The top of our head is called the Bakway. We want to have that open to any of the divine guidance, whatever that may be for you. And then just imagine the right side of your body. The right side of your body is just open to any energy that's in your room, and then take it beyond your community, out to the mountains, out to the oceans, and bring all of that energy into you. And then let's take the left side and bring that out beyond your room, beyond the community, beyond the mountains, into the oceans, and bring all of that energy into you. So again, we are very relaxed. Our mind is very clear, and we have no distracting thoughts. Now, what I like to do is imagine when I start thinking about, oh boy, this is what I got to do next, or this is what I got to do tonight. I imagine we call that in yoga, the monkey mind, the busy mind. And I just imagine a boat coming up next to me, the monkey mind boat, with a big recycling bin, and I just drop out all that distracting thoughts. It'll come back when you want at the end of practice, but for right now, I want no distracting thoughts. So just empty them out. Let it float away. Let it float away. And then our mind is very clear, and it goes out into infinite space. It's open to all energy available, formless and form. And then bring that energy back into our body, back into our temple, back into our home, with love, with compassion for every part of our body. And just feel the calmness, feel the energy. And it may be different. It's different for everybody, and it's different every day, all throughout the day. And now we'll start the movements. So the first movement we're going to do is moving the bone spiral, the bone on our spine. We bring our arms up, so they're kind of like extending right outside our armpit. Bring them up. And I'm just going to listen to my directions, because I'm not going to mirror here, but listen to my direction. We're going to go to the left first. And with a little bend of the knee, as though we're almost sitting on an energy, or like a beach ball, big beach ball, or a chair, or whatever. Again, you can sit down on a chair for this too, if you don't feel like you've got the strength in your legs. But we're going to take our arms and we're going to move them only as far back as you are comfortable, as your balance will allow you. Just go back as only as far as you can. And what we're doing is we're moving the lower hip, we're moving our hips, our lower spine, our middle spine, our upper spine. And breathe. And then relax only halfway to the front and halfway to the back. And then again, we're going to move our hips, our lower spine, our middle spine, our upper spine, only as far back as you can. And then relax halfway to the front. One more time. We are turning our hips, our lower spine, our middle spine, our upper spine. And then come all very slowly, come up to the front. Come up to the front. Now we're going to go to the other side. If you were shaking, it is okay. It means you've got constriction in that area and you are releasing that constriction in loving compassion. So now we're going to go to the other side. Lower hip, hip, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. And then release halfway to the front, halfway to the back. Again, we're going to twist our hips, our lower spine, our middle spine, our upper spine, and then release. And for those who love anatomy, we're going to be moving our hips and then turning our lumbar, turning our thoracic, turning our cervical spine, opening that up, and then release. And one more time. Hips, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, and then release and come all the way to the front. Now we use the word ha-la, that's H-A-O-L-A, and that means all is well and getting better. So we're gonna do 3 halas on each side. So we're going over to the other side again, it's my left. Go to your left side. And we go all the way back as far as we can, comfortably. And we say ha, and then we release and we say la. So go ha-la, ha-la, ha-la. Come up to the front. Let's go to the other side. Ha-la, ha-la, ha-la. And then come up to the front. Now we're going to gather chi, so drop your arms, bring them up, opening up to all the energy that is possible for you. And bring it into your home, into your body, to your sacred, sacred home. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is called, next thing okay, now you've got me spotted. Okay, next thing we're going to do is called hip rotation. So we take our hands and we take our thumb right on the bottom of the lower rib and our 4 front fingers right in front. And we bend again. Again, if you have a balance issue or you're not comfortable, please sit down because you can do this sitting. And in fact, I do this all the time at the computer when I get tired. But it's though we're sitting on a big energy ball. We're really bending down. We're strengthening our quads here too, by the way. And I imagine my tailbone is going to be the motivator here. And I imagine my tailbone to have this golden elixir. And I'm going to be making circles in the ground. So starting in the back, we're going to move our hips to the right, to the front, to the left, and back. Right, front, left, back. It does not matter how big the circle is. You do it according to your relaxed. I mean, you've got to just keep relaxing through this whole practice and have fun with this. And then we do it 6 times. In Chinese medicine, they always like to do practices in terms of 3. So 3, 6, 9. I think I've got one more. And just imagine you're making a golden circle below you in the ground. Now we're going to reverse, go to the other side. Feel the difference, go inside. It's as though you've got these beautiful eyes that are just going inside and feeling what you're feeling in your home, in your beautiful, beautiful home. In Chinese medicine, we look at disease as just blockage. And what we try to do in Qigong is unblock anything that's constricted so that we have more freedom, more creativity, more joy. And I think I've got one more. And then we get to the back, go back the other way. And just do it 6 times. And again, just go inside, feel what you're feeling. And breathe. No specific breath work per se, but just continue breathing. You never want to hold your breath. Now I can feel that I'm shaking a little bit, and that's good. That means I'm opening up some constriction somewhere. So if you are shaking, that is okay. Just love it. In Qigong, we have what is called the 3 A's. We first accept our situation wherever we are, and then we activate it by movement. And then we appreciate whatever has happened. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, when we're in the back, we're going to take that tailbone and we're going to bring it up in front and we're going to drop our head down. And then we're going to take our tailbone, just like a dog's tail, and bring it way back and then drop our head down. Again, we're going to go forward, bring our tailbone up, put our head down, and then our tailbone back and our head down. See the difference, see what that feels like. And then come on back up. Beautiful. The next step, the next movement we're going to do is called crane's neck. Now, if you do have balance problems, you may want to sit down for this, or you may want to hold your chair. That's okay. What we're going to be doing is working with the brain and the cervical spine. So, and you also might want to open your feet a little bit more too, whatever works for you. So we start by having a straight spine, and then our head goes back. I am going to hold on to my chair because I feel like I want a little more balance. I'm going to bring my head back as far as I can, and very, very slowly, I'm going to bring my head forward, 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 nice and slow, with almost doing like a sacral, cranial sacrum type of movement, and going down and bringing our chin to our chest, and then coming back up straight. We're going to go back again very slowly. You know, it seems very subtle, but this is such a powerful, powerful movement that you never want to do it more than 3 times at a time. I've got one more time to go. Back and forward. Very, very slowly. We should also feel a relaxation, a little massage in our neck and our brain. We're moving the fluids in our brain. Beautiful. Now we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go take our chin down to our, our neck down to chin down to our chest, and then go forward very slowly. Just imagine you are a crane, and I don't know if you've ever seen how beautiful a crane flies, but that is the image you want to have. When I do this particular movement too, I almost imagine I'm a turtle and I'm coming out of the shell and I'm looking up and I'm seeing nature and how beautiful the nature is. And I'm looking up, looking around, and I come on back down. Once again, forward, upward, backward, and then straighten out. Beautiful. Okay, now our next move, this is where you might want the brick, the yoga block, or your chair. Okay, we're going to be moving the spine in the next movement. So what we do is, first of all, let me see if I can get pinned here. We're going to take our hands in a prayer position, and then we're going to bring our hands up, but then we're going to, when we bring them up overhead, we're going to clasp them. And then we're going to bring the palms of our hands up to the ceiling. And then we're going to really reach up to the right side, bring the palm of our hands, the right side of our palm up to the ceiling. We're going to elongate all the right side of our body, and we're going to dig our right foot into the ground, the carpet, whatever you have. I like to always think that I'm going down into organic nature, or into the organic ground that's holding us up. So bring that around and rotate our shoulder forward, back, and down. Now we're going to go to the left side. We're going to bring that left palm up to the ceiling, up if you're outside, up to the divine, and moving our whole left side up, and then digging our left heel into the ground. Do that 3 times on each side, just rotating and our shoulder back. Again,
Noel?
do it to your comfort level.
Noel, can you show us sitting?
I
Can
shall
you show
show
us sitting on that one, please.
you. Let me show you this, because this is a good one. So sitting, we're just bringing up and then digging our heel in. If I'm going on the right side, I'm bringing my hand up and really elongating the right side of my ribs, and then digging my right heel in. Okay, so you get the idea, 3 times on each side. Now, we slowly, we like have glue at our elbows around our ears. Our hands are attached to our ears, and we're slowly going down. Now, if you're standing, just listen to my directions, but I think I need to show you sitting, because it's a little bit more complicated. So our hands are attached to our ears, and we're coming down right into the middle of our body, and our hands are on the floor. We drop our head, so our head is facing straight down, and we bring our head, as we bring our head to our body, if you're standing, you kind of elongate your legs, but not to the point that you're hyperextending them. And then you release, kind of bring your head up a little bit, and then bring your head down to the ground, and then release. And once again, down to the ground, and then release. We are really doing movement in our spine here. Then we're going to take our hands, we're going to put one hand to the right of our left foot. We're going to our left foot. So we're putting our right hand to the right of the left foot, and our left hand to the left of the left foot. Again, we're bringing our head down towards our knee, and then relax, bringing it up a little bit. Bringing it again down, really feel the movement in your spine. And then relax, bringing it up. One more time, bring your head down towards your knee. And then relax. And then we move our hands over to our right foot. I'm going to stand those just so people were standing. And this is where I wanted you to use your chair or your brick, if you can't go all the way down. So now we're surrounding our right foot, and our hands are going on our right foot. I don't know, can you see me? Okay, so we're going down and we're dropping our head down towards the right foot. And then release your head, release your breath. Again, going down, and then release. Once again, bringing your head down towards your knees and then relax. This is where, as I said, if you need a brick, because you can't go all the way down, this is where you use your brick or your books. Then we take our hands and we bring them up in front, and then we bring them behind our heels and we hold our heels and we do the same thing. We drop our head down towards our knees and then release. Down towards our knees and then release. If you are shaking here, it is okay, because that just means you're constricted and you're releasing that constriction. Down towards your knees and then release. Okay, I'll sit back down again because I'm going to show you how we get out of this. Then we're bringing our hands, our elbows by our ears and coming up, coming up, coming up very, very slowly so that our hands are above, now into the air. And imagine that from your armpit down, you're like a flagpole. You're pretty sturdy. And then your arms, we want to take those and we want to pretend like our arms are the flags. And we're going to undulate. We're just going to undulate forward, up, and back. Or you can imagine your big wave coming in. What we're doing is we're moving our spine here in a very comfortable way. If for any reason, though, you feel uncomfortable or something is not right, don't stop this. You want to stay relaxed and comfortable. As we say in Qigong, you want to stay comfortable. You may touch the uncomfortable, but love that into the comfortable state. Okay. So I don't know about you, but this feels so good to my spine. And this is one movement that I shake a lot, which means I am really working with the constrictions in my body. Okay. And then you just come back to your lower dantian. Women put their right hand down first, men put their left hand down first. Okay. And then we're going to open up for the next movement is called Chin Chi. So we bring our hands out in a 45-degree angle and our palms are facing the earth. And what we're doing here, I'm going to kind of turn around and show you from the side too. We are actually going in the back. We are actually kissing our shoulder blades. So it's not up. We're not going up like this. We are going back as though, just imagine your shoulder blades being so excited to see each other. And they're leaning out to kiss each other. So it's kind of in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. We're working with our lungs right now. We're opening our lungs. This is a great movement to do with COVID because we're just opening up any kind of constrictions there. And this is also a movement I'll do with the computer a lot. If I'm just watching a video or whatever, I'll go into what is called Chin Chi. And we also use the word hala with this. So we go in, ha, out, la, hala, 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 hala. Allah, 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 Allah. Feel the heat. Feel the warmth. This will wake you up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's gather chi. So we go out, pick up all the chi from the universe. Bring that up. Bring that down through the top of our head, the back way, down to our forehead, to our eyes, clean out our senses, our nose, our mouth, our chin, our thyroid, our lungs, our heart, our pancreas, our liver, our intestines, our kidneys. Let's go back out and let's get greedy here. Grab some more energy. Just nice and slow, and just pour it into your beautiful, beautiful home. Beautiful body. Relax as we do this. One more time. Oh. Bringing it in, bringing it in. And then again, women put the right hand down first on their dantian, right outside their belly button, lift on top. And now we're going to massage. So we're going to start by going up, left, down, to the right, up, to the left, down, just really massaging gently your belly, your dantian, your powerhouse. Do this 6 times. Again, I will do this at the computer a lot. Just if I'm needing, just I've got a sore stomach, or just needing a rest. Our belly, our intestines, sometimes, depending on too what we eat, get really congested, and this is a way to release the constrictions. And then when we get to the top after the 6th time, reverse, go the other way. And put your mind inside your body. What's your mind seeing inside your body? What feels good? What's the challenge? Love that challenge. Our body is a one whole thing. Even though we have all these parts, we are one whole body. Beautiful. And now I do want you to sit down. We're going to go into just a gentle meditation. So just be relaxed. Be relaxed. Again, just imagine that energy coming up through your body, down through the top of your head. It's as though a flashlight, or I like to imagine, or a string of pearls, with each pearl going in between the vertebrae. But, we've got the flexibility of our spine, but also it's holding our spine up. And it's just a bright light, like a floodlight coming through the top of our head, and just shining, healing light. I like to sometimes think of it as golden kisses, golden stars coming down into my body, just caressing my body, loving my body to wholeness. Loving my body no matter in what position or condition it's in. And breathing here. Nice, gentle breaths. Letting that energy just go down, one vertebrae at a time. Just feeling this. Feeling all these loving kisses just going through our loving home. Welcoming every part of our body. So let's gather chi again. Just taking our arms out. Absorbing all that healing energy. 2 more times. And one big, big breath, breathing in this energy. And then exhaling, but absorbing this energy within you. Just take it in. Again, we finished with our hands on our lower dantian. We seal this in. And that'll be the end of this practice. I hope this has made you feel very relaxed, but yet energized. And actually, I'm open to your comments. I realize I kind of went beyond time, but thank you for letting me share my passion with you. And yes, Michelle, I will text you the name of the St. Louis community. They do not